I come from a very matriarchal family. The men in my family are important, but they don't have the same respectability politics in my family as the women in my family.
What you
And
mean by
even though the
respectability?
men,
Explain that.
I guess when you think of foundationally, like what you may be taught from, I know for you and me, we have older parents. My parents are 68, both of them are 68. Me only being 33, they're older for me, but like I'm the baby girl of the family. I have siblings who are almost 50. So my parents kind of raised me in a sense, or my dad as a Christian and as a male from his generation born in the 1950s, there's a respectability politic that they played or that they grew up in that they kind of taught to us. So like head of the household type things, or man is the leader of the house and blah blah blah. And my family, so my grandma, I'm speaking of my maternal grandma, my mom's mom. She is one of, I think, 11 or 12, and there's only 3 girls. The rest of them are all dudes. My grandma is the third oldest of her siblings. She played a large part in keeping her family together as far as her siblings go and their kids. My grandma, my great uncles and great aunts and my grandma, they were born in South Carolina. They migrated to Jersey. And a part of that was, even though she wasn't the first person to migrate to Jersey, when one of her siblings migrated to Jersey, a lot of them followed her. I'm not saying my grandma was the matriarch of my whole family, because obviously she's my grandma, and then my cousins, they have their grandfathers. That's, for them, that's probably the most important person in their lineage trickling down. But if you talk to their grandfather, if you talk to their grandmother, they would have a story about my grandma because she's the one who kept everybody together. She was the camaraderie person. She had the block parties and the cookouts and made sure all of her family stayed together.
Okay.
Even when they migrated from South Carolina to Trenton. So I have that. I have that same, like, that strength. You know how much strength it is? My grandma was born in 1928. The amount of strength to go from living down south, fighting off white people, keeping your family together, and then your sibling decides to migrate, and then you have to keep them together too. Like, she took on that responsibility. She was the mom on the block that like took on other people's kids and had people from the neighborhood come into her house. Like, she was that.